NEWS.MC on Monaco Info is brought to you by Monaco Legend Properties. Bringing you news on Monaco's economy, culture, sports and more. Welcome to NEWS.MC, your English rendezvous on Monaco Info. Coming up on NEWS.MC, discover past week's top stories and meet the people who make Monaco.
My name is Maro Engel. I'm a racing driver for Mercedes AMG, and you're watching NEWS.MC on Monaco Info.
What's been making headline in the past week? A week has passed since the tragic death of Monaco's Minister of State, Didier Guillaume, at the age of 65. Guillaume succumbed to a sudden and severe illness on January 16th, just days after stepping back from his duties to undergo medical treatment. The week since his passing has been marked by numerous occasions reflecting the nation's grief and gratitude for his service. On January 23rd, Monaco bid a solemn farewell to Didier Guillaume with a national funeral held at the Monaco Cathedral. His Serene Highness Prince Albert II and her Serene Highness Princess Charlène, joined by Princess Caroline of Hanover, led the tributes during the ceremony. French President Emmanuel Macron, members of the princely family, and numerous Monegasque and French dignitaries, alongside Guillaume's family and friends, gathered to honor his remarkable career and dedication to public service. The week included significant tributes, such as Guillaume being posthumously awarded the rank of Commander in the Order of Saint-Charles by Prince Albert II, with the Internal Affairs decoration presented to his wife Beatrice during a ceremony at the Princely Palace on January 22nd. Flags across Monaco were lowered and a minute of silence was observed at key locations, including the Chapiteau de Fontvieille. Acting Minister of State Isabelle Béraud-Amédée pledged to uphold Guillaume's vision, while condolences poured in from local and international leaders, reflecting the deep respect for his leadership, warmth and legacy. The 47th Monte Carlo International Circus Festival dazzled under the iconic Chapiteau de Fontvieille, celebrating the artistry and tradition of circus performance. Officially opened by Princess Stéphanie, accompanied by her children, and presenter Stéphane Bern, the festival featured a stellar lineup of global talent, including Turkmenistan's horse troupe, China's gravity-defying acrobats, and Chilean clown Pastelito. Acts ranged from unicycles to hoverboards, showcasing extraordinary creativity and athleticism. The festival culminated in a gala evening on January 22nd, attended by His Serene Highness Prince Albert II and Princess Stephanie, where 3 prestigious gold clowns were awarded, along with a junior gold clown, considered among the circus world's most coveted honors. Consultant Frank Phillips, with Vanessa Desi and Frédéric Lelion, oversaw the awards. This year, Monaco's local traders and artisans joined the celebrations by decorating shops to honor the festival. The event reaffirmed Monaco's role as a global cultural hub, blending innovation and tradition to captivate audiences and inspire future generations. Monaco's Stade Louis II hosted the 5th Fight AIDS Cup on Wednesday, January 22nd, where Her Serene Highness Princess Stéphanie's Cirque FC edged out His Serene Highness Prince Albert II's Barbagiuans 5-4. Princess Stéphanie's son, Louis Ducrouet, has furthered this mission as president of the Barbagiuans and captain of the Prince's team. With 4 wins in 5 editions, Cirque FC dominates the tournament, but the Barbagiuans vow to return stronger. More than just a football match, the event once again embodied the Principality's commitment to essential causes such as the fight against AIDS. The event concluded with a charity tombola, part of a continuum of solidarity initiatives undertaken by Monaco. The 93rd Monte Carlo Rally kicked off on Thursday, January 23rd in Monaco's iconic Casino Square, marking the opening event of the 2025 FIA World Rally Championship. Elite drivers embarked on a grueling course through the Alpes-Maritimes, Alpes de Haute-Provence, Haute-Alpes and Drôme regions. Known for its challenging terrain, including snow and ice on the legendary Col de Turini, the rally tested competitors' skill and strategy. This edition returned to Gap, a historic host town. The event culminates on Sunday, January 26th, with a prize-giving ceremony in Casino Square. The rally also highlighted sustainability efforts with hybrid cars and sustainable fuel. The Grimaldi Forum celebrated its 25th anniversary by unveiling a significant extension, adding 6,000 square meters of space. Completed over a decade without disrupting operations, the expansion increases the venue's total area to 85,000 square meters. Adjacent to the eco-friendly Marittera district, the extension offers natural light, a large glass roof, and outdoor spaces. Certified BREEAM Excellent for environmental performance, the new addition reflects Monaco's commitment to sustainability. With modular, high-end acoustic spaces and enhanced pedestrian and shopping zones, the Grimaldi Forum solidifies its reputation as a versatile, state-of-the-art cultural and event hub in the heart of Monaco. Since late December, Monaco has witnessed a surge in residency applications from wealthy British citizens driven by UK tax reforms under Sir Keir Starmer's government. The changes, including the abolition of the non-domiciled tax regime and subjecting overseas assets to UK inheritance tax, have triggered an exodus of high-net-worth individuals. Destinations like Monaco, Switzerland and Dubai are increasingly favoured for their low-tax environments and luxury lifestyles. The influx has fueled strong demand for top-tier rental properties in Monaco, reinforcing its status as a haven for global elites. As critics label the UK's reforms monumental self-harm, Monaco continues to attract affluent individuals seeking financial security and political stability. This trend highlights the Principality's enduring appeal amidst shifting global tax landscapes. UNESCO's Grand Hall in Paris hosted a Mediterranean Symphony, a concert celebrating the region's cultural unity, organized by Monaco, Greece, Egypt, and Morocco. Featuring renowned composer Evanthia Rabutsika, the event showcased music inspired by shared Mediterranean heritage with melodies spanning the Balkans to Africa. Two vocalists, Greek and Moroccan, delivered a harmonious performance that transcended language and cultural boundaries, emphasizing music as a universal language of peace. Presented by actor Georges Corofas, the concert highlighted cultural diplomacy and unity shortly after the Gaza ceasefire, promoting coexistence through the arts. Monaco's four-man bobsleigh team returned to the World Cup circuit at St. Moritz, Switzerland, marking its first appearance since January 2020. Led by pilot Boris Vane and joined by Cyril Ferry, Arthur Prost and Stephen Borges, the team showcased determination, securing 15th place and a spot in the second heat. Their return is the start of an ambitious journey toward the 2026 Milan Cortina Olympics. Competing on one of the world's most iconic tracks, the team's performance symbolized a new chapter in Monaco's winter sports legacy. With this return, Monaco reaffirms its commitment to excellence in bobsleigh, inspiring hope and enthusiasm for their future performances and aiming to solidify their position on the global stage. AS Monaco ended a challenging streak with a narrow 1-0 victory over Aston Villa in the Champions League on the evening of Tuesday, January 21st at the Stade Louis II. Wilfried Singo's early header, capitalizing on a mistake by goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez, secured the crucial victory. With 13 points, Monaco guarantees a spot in the UCL playoffs. The Principality side now sets its sights on breaking into the top 8, aiming for a win in their final match against Inter Milan on Wednesday, July 29th. The Roca team completed an impressive fourth-quarter comeback to seal an 80-86 EuroLeague victory over Virtus Bologna in northern Italy on the evening of Thursday, January 23rd. Monaco's Mike James led the charge as the Monegasques overcame an 8-point deficit halfway through a highly contested European matchup. Next up, the Roca team will take on the mighty Real Madrid on Friday, January 31st. Next up, our exclusive interview with the personalities making the Principality.
My name is Maro Engel. I'm a father, a husband, and a racing driver for Mercedes AMG. I was born in Munich, Germany, and my parents moved to Monaco when I was 3 years old. So I grew up in the Principality, which has been my home since then. For me, it's been a privilege to grow up here. Obviously, it fueled my passion for racing, with the Monaco Grand Prix coming here every year. As a kid, being able to see that. Other kids, they look forward to Christmas. For me, I was looking forward to the Grand Prix. I attended the International School of Monaco, pretty much from the start all the way to the IB, to the baccalaureate. We were lucky at the time. We were not that many children in the class, so only Nico and myself had the dream of becoming a racing driver. In any case, for me, and especially today as a father, if you have something to focus on, a sport to focus on, it gives you an aim, something you're working towards, that is a really positive thing. And this is a culture that for me in Monaco is great. We have a great sports culture. Everybody likes sports, is into sports. A lot of children are practicing sports, all kinds of different sports, and this is something, I think is really, really special here. I've had 17 professional years with Mercedes AMG. They are my motorsport family. When I go to a race, I go there with the aim to win. I have a car where I know if everything works, we can win the race. In Formula One, only very few drivers have this privilege. From that point of view, I'm very satisfied and happy with the choice I made. For me, it's a dream job. It's the most beautiful job in the world. We are allowed to race incredible cars, follow our passion. As everywhere, if you want to achieve something, you need to work hard. At the same time, you need a lot of belief in yourself, proving yourself in the results. And for sure, the never give up attitude is necessary. Otherwise, if you don't take it, somebody else will. I think in sports in general, you are taught very valuable lessons. Over the time, I approach situations much calmer because I know what to expect and I know how to handle myself and what the best mental view on certain issues and problems are and how to deal with them. It's this small feeling of winning that is the motivation to keep going, to keep working and continue to push yourself and to push the limits, especially sometimes when it comes a little bit unexpected, when you think, today is going to be tough. It's the best feeling in the world. I think it's somewhat comparable to the business world. You have a big team around you working and everybody needs to do their job. Everybody is working in the same direction to achieve this one goal and one result. We are nothing without our team. Everybody is there doing their part, and when it all comes together and is successful, it's the best feeling because you worked for it very hard as a team. I played the celebrity match many years here in Monaco and quite successfully since I had a little bit of a football past, and I would say my level of football would have probably been good enough to become a professional. Maybe not in the first division, but in the second division maybe. Always a great atmosphere, it was always a great respectful relationship with the start team from Monaco, obviously for a great cause, for charity. So for me, Monaco is the perfect place as a sportsman and as a racing driver. One thing which I think is key for me is the safety of my family, the safety of obviously myself, but mainly when I leave for a travel, I never have to worry, is my family safe? My main daily routine, obviously when I'm here, I try to take my daughter to school and then some training together with my trainer and try to meet up with family and friends and enjoy the beautiful lifestyle we have here in Monaco. Sometimes it can be a very simple cappuccino or espresso somewhere. Sometimes it can be the fine dining, which we have many great restaurants here. It's such a great attitude that the Prince has, a sportsman mindset, and I think this is something you feel immediately, and immediately there was a lot of support also for me, knowing my story of growing up here. And if I then fast forward to many years later when I was representing Monaco here in Formula E, Prince Albert being with us in the box, and we were able to score one of Venturi's best results in that season. Again, one of the great reasons why sportsmen feel so well and so welcome here. When I look around in Monaco, it's obviously incredible the transformation and the change that has continued to come over the years. People ask me when I travel in the world, all over the globe, which is the best place, where would you live? And I always reply that I would always choose Monaco. It's a beautiful part of the world. There's so much history, culture. The Monaco Grand Prix plays a large role, but just generally sports. People are often very curious because in the media is not always portrayed the way it really is. And I will happily tell them that in Monaco you have obviously all the luxury, but you also have a very simple espresso, cappuccino, cafe or restaurant if you want it as well. And I think having this choice to being able to balance that is a great element, and I think it's one of the reasons why so many sportsmen choose Monaco. I think it just makes it the best choice.
That's all for today. Thank you for watching NEWS.MC, your English rendezvous on Monaco Info. Discover the full interview and more stories on our websites, NEWS.MC and MonacoInfo.com. Next week, we will receive Sylvie Biancheri, General Manager of Grimaldi Forum Monaco. This show is intended to provide a summary of the past week's top stories for the English-speaking audience. For daily and real-time news updates in English, please visit NEWS.MC and subscribe to our free daily newsletter. For French news, visit monacoinfo.com. This show was brought to you by Monaco Legend Properties.